Hey guys, this is Peter with beefbaconabs.com. Harry asked me to compile a video for you guys to basically go over some strategies on how to start exercising, especially if you are in the process of dieting, starting the carnivore diet, or this is for guys who basically want to lose weight and have not exercised in quite some time and want to restart. So I've titled this How to Start Exercising for Men Over 300 Pounds. This can really apply to anybody. If you're a 200, if you're a big guy, 200 pounds or excess, really this is for you. So I've subtitled this Diet is More Important Than Exercise, which is something you need to take into account because you can't out exercise your weight loss. There's just so many calories you can burn with weight loss. It's much easier to make a dramatic effect with your diet, and that's something our aim is to help you with. So what you'll learn in this short video presentation is where to start, the three best exercises I'm going to recommend you to start with to lose weight, also how to prevent injuries and be safe while you're starting your exercise program. Let me just caveat, just give you a warning that you need to run this by your doctor first or a health professional. You can't just start cold. If you haven't exercised in a while, it can be very dangerous. So the assumptions we're making with this presentation is that you haven't exercised in quite some time. You have very low cardiovascular endurance. In other words, you can get very short of breath very fast, and that you may have some nagging injuries that could affect your ability to perform these exercises. So please take that into account and run it by your healthcare professional. So remember, starting is better than just the quantity of exercise. So it's important to start building momentum. You need to start slow and you need to start somewhere. So even if you just start walking up and down a couple of steps, or you start walking 50 or 100 feet, that's better than nothing. So it's very important that you start establishing a routine every single day. Do the exercises the same time every day, and you find your base of fitness. So if you can only walk 50 feet, that's fine. If you can only do one push-up, that's fine. You gotta start somewhere, and it might be helpful to write this down so that you can track your progress. So here we go. Step one, you need to get cleared by your doctor, as I've mentioned, and you need to start any form of strength or cardio. That's step one. Step two, we'll move on to walking, squats, and push-ups. These are the three main activities you'll be doing. So walking, finding your base. How many minutes can you walk before you have to stop? This is your base where you'll start with, and you progress from there. Squats, how many reps can you do before you fatigue out or you max out? And push-ups, same, whether it be modified or regular push-ups. And how many reps can you do before you fatigue out? What I mean by maxing out is where you physically can't do another repetition of that particular exercise. All right, so the question is, how often should you start exercising? I'm going to recommend that you start with a daily walking program at the same time every day using your base. Usually better to do it early in the morning to get your day started positively, and then possibly do that again later in the day. You can start with your squats and your push-ups 3 to 5 times a week using your base, and you will want to work towards walking and performing your calisthenic exercises every single day. How many sets and how many repetitions? I'm going to recommend that your goal should be 3 sets of squats and push-ups to failure with a 1 to 2 minute rest break in between the sets. Progression. So walking, I'm going to recommend that if you can only walk, let's say 3 to 5 minutes, so the first week you start adding 2 to 3 minutes each week. It really depends on you and how aggressive you want to be. Strength exercises, you can add 1 to 2 repetitions to your max out rep range. So if you can only start doing a 5, then you're going to start adding 1 to 2 reps every single week and progress to there. You're going to do this until you can do 30 without stopping, and then you're going to add one more set to failure with 1 to 2 minute rests between sets. Your goal should be 3 to 5 sets that equal at least 50 repetitions for 3 to 4 times a day. That should be a week, and this should be your end goal. Modifications. Some guys can't do a deep squat or a strict push-ups, then you need to modify that exercise. Again, doing something is better than not doing anything, so no excuses. So, for example, and I'm going to show you some pictures here in just a minute, squats, you can start squatting down to a higher chair or surface. Push-ups, you can do this against a wall or a counter, just to modify the exercise. So let's see an example of these exercises. Remember, you got to focus on your form here. You got to take your time. And you need to start and establishing a routine. Starting and establishing a routine is way more important than the quantity exercises that you do. Committing to doing this every single day is more important. Just please remember that. Also, lastly, avoid joint pain or pain when it gets worse. So the exercises, I've got me standing here against just in the garage and just using my car as a vertical surface that I can do a modified push-up from. You can do this on the countertop or against the wall. It really depends on you. The key here is to keep your arms about shoulder width, your hands shoulder width. Tighten your core and your glutes and keep your back nice and straight, and then just lower yourself slowly up and down. Same goes for the knee push-up. This is a modified version. Again, just start on the floor. Your lower body from your knees down to your feet is supported. Again, tightening. I've got a little bit of a sway back here. You want to flatten out your lower back even a little bit more. Tighten your abs. And then as you tighten your ab, you lower your head down towards the floor, up and down to your maximum range. Regular push-up, same principle. You've seen this before. Obviously, the only point of contact is your feet and your hands. To do a squat, you can start with a chair. Again, just looking straight ahead, keeping your back nice and straight. What you're trying to do is just stick your butt back and lower yourself until your butt touches the surface or the chair, and then just push yourself back up. Just try and go vertically up and down. You don't want to be bending over your upper body or bringing your head towards your knees as you lower yourself. That's cheating. Keep your back nice and straight. And then lastly, you've got the body weight squat, right? So you want to try and do this where you're just doing a regular old squat, and you go from there. So I hope this is helpful. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video now. I'm going to try and add some more videos of me doing exercises for you guys so you can follow along. Also, I'm going to try and put a new website together in addition to our main website at beefbaconabs.com. I'll put a link down in the description here, but we'll call it maybe carnivoreexercises.com. Or just check out the description below for a link if you want a link to this presentation and you want it in a PDF form, we can email this to you. Just click on the link in the description. All right, thank you so much for watching this video, and good luck with everything. Keep us posted, and take care. Bye-bye.